Looking a bit like tragic, you know what I'm saying?
Coming together. It was moving in a lineage. What's up? Got your niggas in the cup. What's up, y'all? And welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube. Look, so this is the tea with me, Lola. And today, I want to tell you guys something like really lit. So, take a seat, get comfortable, grab your cups, have your sips. It's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be a ride. I have a stalker. I wanted to tell y'all that I have a stalker. So here's my thing about this whole thing is that it's a bit flattering, but these things get out of hand, y'all. Like, I am not coming to that party. Like, no. Like, and here's my thing, guys. Like, I'm really stressed about this because it just came out of nowhere. Like, I feel like because we live in such a dangerous country, I should have known how to like have the telltales of it. But yeah, like, it's really easy to be very like to think well of people when there isn't like much. So maybe this is the opportunity for me to tell ladies or tell people how to stay safe in the whole South Africa. How to stay safe, Lana, because it's a mess. It stays being a mess. So let me tell y'all about my journey. And the investigations are ongoing. So I don't want to like, what's the word? I don't want to come off as if like this thing is solved. I've decided to like just vlog about my journey because I'm just like, if anything happens to me, you guys will be the first people to know what happened. Like, this is the evidence if anything happens to me. So I'm like, let me vlog out on the journey and tell y'all exactly what's happening and why this whole situation so creeps for me and why I feel very affirmed that it's a stalker. Like, I know. A lot of people will be like, yeah, when whatever. But guys, you must be able to like know know. You know what I mean? Like, just to know how to tell. So here's my story, guys. A few months ago, I moved into this new place. And I moved into this new place, and I was asked to like take care of the space that I live at and keep tabs, keep the lights on, you know. And then at the same time, I'm doing my master's. So this was like a good opportunity to get away and, you know, focus on school and even engage with you guys, just have conversations and like, you know, be engaged with people and get to know situations and learn things about myself. And I get to this place and I live by myself. So hence why I will in Tanda, but I won't even tell y'all like where it is. Like, not even the province. Y'all will just have to guess and like estimate from social media or something like this. So I moved into this place and I'm not the kind of person that like told people I was here. So it's like a small community and it's in a remote area basically. And it's far from public. It's far from public. It's far from lights even. There's like farms even if you just like travel far enough. There's farms. And into this area and I don't tell people. People people in the area don't know because it's like I said, it's a small community. But I'm the kind of person that used to take walks, right? So as much as I don't engage with the small community and everyone engage, there's even a WhatsApp group. That's how small my community is, guys. There's a WhatsApp group for everyone. Don't engage with people, but I do like high-key, low-key, like very low-key take walks around the area. And then after some time, this one day I was at the gate. This is how this whole thing started. This one day I'm at the gate and I see Abudi, this guy was driving in front of me, driving at the back. And we drive in and it was nothing unnatural, but he parked his car, got out, spoke to the securities, and he sort of sees me. I see him. We don't know each other. We don't greet each other. Life goes on. About a week later, my car's parked outside my door, like my gate, and I get a knock at my door basically, and it's the guy from the gate, and he's like, "Hi, how are you? My name is let's call him James." He's like, "Hi, my name is James," and he saw a curtain, like I'd done some stuff, I was cleaning some stuff, and he saw a curtain basically that was on the floor. He's like, "Dude, I saw your curtain on the floor, can you go get it, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, very nice gesture." He's like, "I saw your car the other day." I was like, "Oh yeah, it was me." Kind of familiarized, and it was like normal conversation, like you'd think this is a friend. So here's my chat. I thought this person was my friend, right? Until I started realizing this person really had really creepy tendencies. So they're like, "Yeah, I saw your car, whatever, we have a conversation." And then after the conversation, the person's like, "You know, it was just a small, but like elongated kind of conversation." And then they leave, I leave. That's that on that. A few days later, my uncle was like trying to get some stuff fixed, and he's like, "Meet me at the gate." So I'm rushing to meet my uncle. Here's this guy. He comes out of nowhere, and he's like also apparently now taking a walk. So I was like, "Were you there the whole time?" And back then, like I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, "Were you there the whole time? What was going on?" He's like, "No, it was just coincidence." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I walked to my uncle, gave him some stuff, walk back together. And he starts telling me about people in the community. And like, you know, we like just like it wasn't even a hug, it was like a fist bump. Cause it was like this, you know, time goes, and this is where things get really creepy for me. Time goes and I'm all alone again. And then I get a phone call. And then I get this phone call, I decide to go catch it outside. When I go outside, like, okay, here's the thing about where I stay. It's like small streets, but when you get to where I stay, it's like grass area and then there's like nature. So because it's like flat grass and then there's nature, so it's impossible to have anything lurking outside of that area, outside of the animals that live there, which are like monkeys and rabbits and stuff. And I'm taking a call, and here's the shadow that pops out of the darkness and goes into like one of the street lights and disappears. So I'm like tripping, cause my thing is I think he assumed that I saw him, and then he switched up and just took a walk out. But he takes a walk out and I'm tripping. I'm like, did I see? Like, here's the thing, Nick. The first question was what I saw real? But then the next question was his figure. It looks like the guy I saw, the guy I see all the time, the guy I talk to. And so in my mind, I'm like, what would this guy be doing taking walks at 10 p.m.? Like, what is he doing taking walks at 10 p.m.? I don't get it. Like, someone must explain. So I start tripping. Like, I live by myself, you know? I start tripping. So I put it on the group chat, and I'm like, do the securities take a walk at this time? Do they like do rounds? Like, what is it about? Like, because I felt very uncomfortable. I don't usually see securities walking by themselves without a walkie-talkie and in the dark. And right after I put it on the group chat, I get a call. Like, I think 5 minutes later, guys. 5 minutes later, I get a call. And it's from this lady who lives like near me. And she's like, describe the situation. So I was like, no, I was taking a call. I assumed this guy thought I saw him or whatever, but like shadow, I don't know if it could have been securities. And then she starts describing him. Is he like this? Is he like that? Is he like that? And I'm like, oh my gosh, he is. She's like, girl, this guy. She's like, this guy lurks at 5 a.m. He be sitting outside people's windows. She's like, he takes walks. And I'm like, why was he taking a walk at 10 p.m.? Literally, I was taking a call at 10 p.m. What was he doing taking a walk? Like, but she was like, she actually said she'll report it to the securities. She said next time he did that, I should call her, and that if I ever caught him in the daylight, I should just like flag him down and sort of like ask him, be like, was it you that I saw? What was going on? Were you taking a walk? Here's where I'm a flame. The next day, I'm chilling in my house, and I'm with my friends. By God's grace, I'm with my friends, and we're chilling outside. And as we're chilling outside, I'm facing like the area towards the street, and my one friend is facing towards me. And we're having a conversation, and I'm like, dude, I can see this guy walking across the road right now. And and I saw him. He was walking across, and he started waving at me, but I was pretending like I didn't see him, and I was talking to my friend. He's waving, and I like completely ignore him. Because guys, like, no offense, but I'm already creeped out by this person. And he waves, and then I'm talking to my friend, and this guy is walking in the dog. This is what kills me the most. Why does he like walking in the dog? There's so many street lights. The more guy is lurking in the dog. He walks down, but he doesn't come immediately towards us. He walks down and walks into my neighbor's house, back opposite neighbor's house. And they're sometimes never here. This is what creeps me out. It's like, they're hardly here. They come once every other week, once every 3 weeks. Sometimes they come once a month. And he walks into the yard, and it's dark, and he starts walking around the yard. But so we're watching him. He walks around the yard. He comes back. When he comes back, he walks towards us. I'm tripping. I'm like, this is so too much. Comes towards us and starts making conversation. Hey y'all. Hey. What are you guys doing? Oh no, we're just chilling. He's like, no, I'm just taking a walk. Just came back from work. Taking a walk at 9 o'clock. Come back from work at 9 o'clock. He's like, I'm just taking a walk. Yada, just came back from work, right? And then I'm like, oh, what you drinking there? He's like, yo, I'm drinking X Label, I won't name it. X Label beer. And then he starts talking about how it's the nectar of all gods. And I'm like, it's like, oh, I'm drinking the nectar of all gods. And then I decided to come up with the question. Remember the good thing they said I was asked. So I come out with the question. I'm like, yeah, did you by any chance like take a walk last night? He's like, last night? I'm like, yeah, last night did you take one of the walks? Whatever. He's like, no, me, I was sleeping. And he gets all nervous, and he's like really like persistent. He's really persistent, man. He's like, no, I was sleeping. Me, it could have never been me. Here's my chat. Here is my chat. Had Abuti not lied, I may have been less creeped out. Had Abuti not lied, my friend, too, I may have been like at least a bit forgiving and like at least creeped out. Like, why would he lie? Like, what? Just be honest. I can see you making a habit of your walks. Why would you lie about your presence in the space? I caught you. Guys, that was so scary. Oh, it was scary. Oh. So, right now I reported it to the securities. I told my mom, I was like, girl, there's this guy that like lurks around the yard. And it's the areas, it's like no-go zone. I live in a no-go zone, guys. Like a cul-de-sac. Why are you going at a cul-de-sac for? So, like, mommy, this guy's out here just walking around the house, and I don't know why. And then I told the securities. So they also shut by their rounds. And then this lady, but I'm gonna tell her, I'll be like, dude, he came around again. This was the response he gave me. So I'll let you guys know like how it goes and what happens. But no, guys, I feel like some things may come off as like pursuing, but there's a borderline between pursuing someone and being a bit like dangerous. And if you have these kinds of tendencies,